Hello everybody, it's that time again where I get to show you what I've been working on recently, and as you can see, this is the second of my Norman cavalry from Victrix Limited. Yeah, what can I say? Another lovely figure, guys. I'm really enjoying painting these. They go together okay, apart from the horses. Now, there's been a few people complaining that the horses don't fit together properly. What I've been doing for my horses is basically cutting off the plastic tabs or stays that are on the inside of the horse. And then they fit together all right. I think there was a problem in the factory, and from what I can gather, they're not particularly happy about it. And I dare say it'll probably be the first time and the last time that this sort of thing happens. So yeah, other than the fact that the horses don't go together okay, the horses actually, when they're done, they do go together okay. You know, I mean, basically all I did with my one is I cut off the plastic tabs that were in the middle, and then I just hit it with that Revel contactor plastic cement, what I use for most of my figures, but most of my plastic stuff to stick together. And yeah, just sealed in any gaps. The gaps wasn't that big, I must admit. On my ones that I've done, the gaps haven't been very big. I just pinched the horse together after I've cut off the plastic stays, you know, glued it, pinched it together so that there was no sort of major gaps in any of the horses. And then just basically wherever there was a seal, I just hit it with the old plastic cement, and the job was a good one. You know, as you can see, there's not, you can't really see sort of like that much in the way of a join mark. You know, and not then, it's not really a problem. It hasn't put me off actually painting the figures, or it shouldn't put anyone off buying the figures, to be honest. The figures themselves, the riders, they go together perfectly, absolutely perfectly. But yeah, like I say, still really enjoying these figures to paint. Let's get up there so I can show you the face that I've done. You know, the shield actually wasn't red when I started off. It was a brown. It was like one of their shield transfers, and it was a brown shield. And what I did was I just, you know, I weather the shields up anyway, so I just sort of hit it with a bit of red, you know, and then just changed it to sort of red. I mean, the thing is, I wanted it to actually look like, hang on, bear with me a moment, hang on, I'll put that down, and see if I can get that in. Yeah, I wanted it to look a bit like that, you know, which is their box art, really. So basically, yeah, that's how I wanted it to look. And yeah, that's how it turned out. I mean, I hope you like it. I'm reasonably pleased with it, I must admit. You know, I look at it, I always look at it and think, well, yeah, I could have done that a bit better. But, you know, it came out okay. And I'm reasonably pleased with the horse. You know, as you know, I don't really like doing horses. They're sort of not my thing, and I know I'm supposed to be doing a horse tutorial, but to be honest, I haven't had time to sort of sit down and then just go through stage by stage and actually show you guys how I do the horses. I mean, they're okay, there are better horse painters out there than me, guys. You know what I mean? There's a lot better horse painters out there than me, and I'm sure there is an absolute load of YouTube videos showing you how they get their effects on the horses. You know, I'm still sort of practicing with the horses, to be honest, and there's a lot of areas that I'm looking at and thinking, oh god, okay, well, that's another one to try on the next one. You know, and speaking of next ones, yeah, I've already started work on the next rider, and that's coming along very well. Hang on, bear with me a moment and I shall show you. So yeah, this one's next. So yep, the guys from Victrix sent me down a set of their lance pennants. Yeah, it doesn't look all that brilliant at the moment because it's got to be matte varnished. As you can see, I've done the shield, and the lance pennants are quite handy, guys. They go on there quite well indeed. You know, they're not quite as big as the flags, You know, so that they're just sort of, you know, they're a good little size. And then there's a lot of variation in them as well. They also do a lot of Crusader flags and stuff like that as well. But yeah, this one was next. You can see I've done the face on that. Yeah, nearly done here. I've just stuck the arm on because I've only just done the flag. I've only just done that this morning. Got to do, as you can see, the other hand, the other arm. Yeah, a few more areas of highlighting. You know, the tunic, the green on the tunic, that's got to be dealt with. Highlighted up, but I was going to wait until I stuck the arm on and the glue had actually dried. As you can see, it's still a little bit glossy there. And once the glue's dried, I'll hit the arm and the tunic, get all that done, all highlighted up nicely. Do the hand, wash the point of the actual spear itself. I'll wash that and get that looking a bit more like the chainmail. And then yeah, basically move on from there. Been trying out different shades of wood recently, guys. I don't know if you like that. Don't know if you can see that properly actually, but yeah, quite pleased with the way that that's coming along. Weathered up the shield a bit, but you can't actually see it because it's a bit glossy. I mean, I can see there's a lot of shine on that, but once I hit the whole thing with the matte varnish, it should turn out okay. I'm hoping anyway. As for the horse, let's show you the horse quickly. Look, that's what I meant by joining it. You know, just slapped a load of glue around it. You know, the time you paint it over that, you don't really notice it. Same up there. Look, you can see that little mark under there. I might hit that. I might hit that. But it's not really noticeable, to be honest. It's not. And yeah, I've just put the base coat on because I'm going to start hitting the leather with my sepia washes. You know. And so yeah, this will be the horse for that one. So it'll be sort of charging along with the old flag flowing in the wind. But yeah, that's for the next. That's for a few days time, which I'll put up a video for. But yeah, back to this one. Like I say, most enjoyed painting it. Still practicing a lot. Lots of things that I'm still playing about with. Still learning. Like for instance, say for instance the leather on the belt, on that cross belt and the belt itself. I've been messing about with the one that I just showed you, this one, and sort of trying to find slightly darker shades that I can play about with and get them into the shadow areas. I mean, you can't really see it properly, but yeah, I've been playing about the leather effects a bit more. Yeah, it'll look better. It will look better when it's done. But anyway, by all means, leave me a comment, please. Like to hear from you guys. If you like this one, by all means, give me a shout. Reasonably, like I say, reasonably pleased that it came out. The base is pretty straightforward. Bit of gravel, a few tufts, a couple of washes. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, other than that, like I say, speak to you soon. Bye bye.